Hi friends, I'm Katie. Welcome to Katie on the Spot. Today we are talking about viscose. Viscose is one of these topics I could probably spend the next 30 minutes on without taking a breath and give you a full load of information. So we will go slowly and break it down into tiny little pieces. So what is viscose? Viscose is regenerated cellulosic material, meaning it's derived from a plant. So it's going to be wood, pulp, or bamboo, sometimes a cactus if it's coming from Morocco. There's a lot of different resources, or natural plants that can be turned into viscose. Viscose is also referred to as art silk, bamboo silk, artificial silk, rayon, and there are utensil. There's a whole arrangement of words that are very well crafted to hide the fact that it's viscose and make the buyer think they're getting something a little bit fancier by throwing that suffix of silk into the name. So let's see, viscose is pros and cons. Let's do pros and cons. With everything we do in life, every choice, there's pros and cons. The pros of viscose: it's soft when you first buy it, and it's soft and shiny. Okay, and so the cons of viscose. Let's talk about, I'm not going to go too heavy into this, but there's a fabulous book called The Lethal History of Viscose, and there are tremendous negative environmental impacts on the production of viscose. Not only environmental, but let's talk about the human impacts of the actual workers themselves that are exposed to the chemicals and the processing of this material. All right, so what's another con? Viscose, let's talk about serviceability, because as a professional cleaner, when I see viscose, it's usually gone through some sort of traumatic event. It's either going to come to me brand new in need of protection, which is literally the only way viscose has a chance at surviving in this world, is by putting a quality fabric protector on the material when it's brand new. That will buy you time in case something spills, help deter water-based situations from causing permanent damage immediately. So in terms of serviceability, so I've got two examples of viscose here. This is actually from the same piece of carpet. This is a tufted viscose carpet, and this is the brand new piece that we've not done anything to. It does have some fold marks from improper storage, and this is a piece that we've done some testing on because we had a client with a spilled glass of water that caused instant textural damage, and she wanted to know what her options were. So we got a remnant from the local dealer, which was really fabulous, and we did some testing to show you what happens when we start messing with viscose. So you can see some fuzzing right here, and then 3 lines where we've done nothing, some more textural damage, distortion, fuzzing, and then 3 more lines where we've done nothing. This is just water added to the viscose, and it has changed the fibers from being super tight, tiny little tips of the fibers when it's brand new, and it has caused them to sprout open. Because, as I mentioned, viscose is a regenerated cellulose product. Cellulose is a key word here, so it's kind of going to act like paper does. When the paper gets wet, when you have a receipt in your pocket and you pull it out and it's all wrinkled, you can smooth it out a little bit, but it's never going to be quite the way it was. So when viscose gets wet, it can cause permanent textural distortion. And the best way to deal with that is to blend it in throughout the whole piece. So that will be something you want to consider when you've got children and pets and liquid in your home, and you want to bring a viscose piece into the home. We will probably do a little bit more in-depth video on the viscose later. If you have any specific questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks, have a great day.